We back with some more Pass the Fear, baby. Hope you guys are doing amazing. I covered the demo for this game a while back, and the full version of this action roguelike bullet hell shooter is now available. If you've ever played games like Enter the Gungeon, you'll probably love Pass the Fear. Let's go ahead and start with single player here. I've done some practice runs since the full game has been out, and I've earned a couple characters. So we have the original character, which is Jester, and Jester has some cool talents and stuff, but we've already played this character for a couple times, I think, in my other videos. I think we're gonna go with one of the other characters today. I've just unlocked them just by going through some runs, and this is Jenny. I like Jenny a lot. Jenny is all about scrap recycling and waste to treasure, which is a core talent. For every 7 weapons or weapon parts dismantled, randomly grants one unidentified weapon or weapon part. And she has a wildcat bomb as the ultimate. And then there's also this character right here, which is Marcus. And Marcus gets this germinate shot thing, which is pretty interesting. Extra shots are fired when he does stuff. We're gonna probably go through both of them. If you guys like the content, I'll do more runs, definitely, okay? Because I absolutely love this game. It's fantastic. Let's go ahead and upgrade Jenny right now. We'll earn some more of this currency as we go through. Let's go with level 3. That way we can select 3 things here. Okay. So waste to treasure is basically anytime you get extra weapons. You have 2 weapon slots and 2 slots for barrels. And anytime you get another one to replace them, you can dismantle it for a little bit of scrap. So scrap recycling allows you to waste to trigger, you basically get additional components when you do this a bunch of times, which is pretty good because you'll get unidentified weapons and weapon parts, okay? Now, you also get for every 10 components held, all your damage increases by 1% up to 30%. So for instance, this is a well, this is a component, okay? That's the name of the deal. So I would need 300 of these things in order to get 30%, yeah? No, that would be 10. I would need 900 of these things. I think the math is right. I think we're gonna go with scrap recycling here, okay? It'll just grant me some extra components. And let's see what we can do on level 2, vacuum bomb. So wildcat bomb is the ultimate. Jenny throws a wildcat bomb at the nearest enemy up to 1,000 meters of range. The bomb explodes and deals 600% current weapon elemental damage to enemies in the area. So vacuum bomb sucks enemies up. Transmutation bomb has a 25% chance to trigger the transmutation effect of Jenny's current weapon. So for like fire weapons, it's burn and things like that. Frost weapons, it's freeze. Enemies hit by wildcat bomb take 15% increased damage from all sources for 8 seconds. Stacks up to 3 times. I like this a lot. This seems like it would be better for bosses. And we also have one more to choose from. Assembly Genius. The number of dismantles required to trigger waste to treasure reduced by 1. Twin Bombs. Casting Wildcat Bomb has a 50% chance to throw an additional bomb. Okay, that's pretty cool. Or Cluster Bomb. Explodes and scatters into 6 secondary cat bombs with 200-yard radius around it. I think I like the Assembly Genius. We're gonna lean into waste to treasure core talent, and we'll just try to get a bunch of weapons and upgrade them. Sounds fun. Okay, so I have not beaten the game yet, but I've gotten pretty far, and anytime you come back from a run, you get a little bit of these talent points or these squad points that you can put into different abilities. And right now I have some base health increased, some restoring health when entering a shop. I also have some movement speed increase, reducing damage that I take, and +1 relic stall in shops, so that when we go into shops we have a little bit more selection. And that's the meta progression so far, guys. As you unlock story, you also increase some passive stuff, and I've done one of the story quests to give me a little bit more health. So I'll show you guys more when we get back from the run. Okay, we start off, I didn't even show the starting weapon because I felt like there was so much more to talk about. Let me show you guys the starting weapon, which is the vintage musket. 59 DPS, 5 ammo, Physical bullet attacks 22 to 28. Hemorrhage, build up 20, critical chance 10%. So the first shot in the magazine is what first shot is, okay? Increase critical chance by 15% for 5 seconds. And build up 20, critical chance is 10. So it's a starting weapon, and it basically does some hemorrhage, which is kind of like a bleed. That is one of the transmutation effects, by the way. So when anything says when transmutation triggers, that's basically what's happening is with physical weapons is hemorrhage, okay? Every time you defeat a wave or finish a room, you have a chest that you can unlock. And the rewards are decided based on the paths that we're about to choose from. First, let's pick a weapon. So, acid bullets attack 25 to 37, corrosion build up at 25, fires new leaf to attack enemies and fall to the ground. When reload, retrieves new leaf to deal acid damage equal to 150% bullet attack to enemies. Up to 7 new leaves can exist on the ground at once. So this kind of leaves like some acid mines. And then we have ashes, which is fires bullet attacks 15 to 27. So the DPS is a little higher, and the rate of fire is probably going to be higher because we have so many bullets in comparison. Battle skill cooldown goes negative 9%, meaning that if we have a battle skill, we can get that done faster. And weapon effect, every 5 shots fires fire thrower at enemies in front, dealing fire battle skill damage equal to 250% bullet attack and expanding the area of the next fire thrower. Resets after reloading. I like ashes. Let's I've played around with acid builds before and they're fun. Let's try to go fire this time and do that. Okay, so now we have 2 weapons. We can swap them, and that's what this looks like. And there's the flamethrower effect. Okay, so quite a bit of rate of fire there. I like it. All right, let's go forward and see what we can do with these guys. I will say the full version has a bunch of cool stuff, man. I've seen some really interesting stuff. I've played around with charge weapons, and I just got hit for no reason there. Played around with armor builds. There's a ton to explore in the game so far. All right, melting ice armor blocks the next incoming damage, then shatters, granting 10 armor. Or acid amulet. When the relic is dismantled, randomly grant 1 relic. Shatter permanently grants stacks of growth. So growth is each stack of growth increases the max health by 1. Swamp Fang on trigger and transmutation deals 40% acid damage to nearby enemies. So anytime we'd get bleed, we'd get some acid damage that went to enemies, and permanently grants 2 stacks of growth when we shatter it. Honestly, none of these really fit what I'm trying to go for right now, but I do like the idea that when this is dismantled, we randomly get 1 relic. And we can do that right now, get another relic, and get 2 stacks of growth for dismantling. So I think we do that right now. I think we just do that right now. So we dismantle it, and we got another random relic. And we got 1 of 7 of our ability here, okay? If we go into character details, the wasted treasure thing, you see how it says triggered for every 6 weapons. Oh no, that was, actually that wasn't. But we did get some extra scrap recycling because, well, some extra components for doing that. Okay, Steadfast Amulet. Bullet additionally deals 30% sub-weapons elemental damage. So right now, the elemental damage for the physical is none, so we don't get anything with that. But we eventually will. All right, so I think we just go for the chest here. And let's try out the new fire weapon. For real this time. I love the fire rate on this thing. And ignition is pretty cool. If I stay close, that means I get the flame effect on more things. But it's kind of risky to stay close. You know? That's the trade-off, I suppose. We're gonna have to try out this ultimate too. Okay. Deadly amulet, transmutation damage 30%. While charging, fires a small missile forward. This is really, really interesting with charging guns, meaning something that you have to hold down before you shoot the bullet. It's kind of neat, but I think I'm going to just go with lightweight parts for bullet attack upgrade right now. And there's a barrel. Okay, we're going to take this one for sure. And we're basically going to be able to augment our weapon here really soon. Okay, that was an easy room. Holy cow. Very, very easy. Okay, let's see what we get. Pasty, passive effect. When transmutation triggers, deal an additional 33% acid transmutation damage. Okay. Snow Jade, passive effect. When triggering freeze, summons a frost slime that deals 20 frost damage to enemies in a small area. This is I was told that this was a very, very good ability that I passed over when I was playing like my first run ever. These are both interesting. Neither of them really do what I want to do, but I'm gonna pick Snow Jade right now just to have it, okay? And we're probably going to end up dismantling it because it's a frost thing, but maybe we'll get a frost weapon that works well with. Right now, we're kind of flame-centric, right? And this is, oh my goodness, it's a big fire weapon. Okay. Smite chance is high. First shot, 15% chance to trigger disruption. Shooting enemies affected by freeze, disruption, corrosion, or burn. Burns them, dealing fire damage equal to 10% of the bullet attack per second for 4 seconds. Stacks infinitely. Holy crap, dude. Shooting enemies affected by any of those abilities burns them. Interesting. Critical chance permanent. We have how much money? 31 right now. We can only get one thing. There's another Snow Jade here. Ember for burning damage. There's another acid amulet. Honestly, guys, going with the fire curse seems really flipping good right now. It's a good weapon. It is a good weapon because right now we have ashes, 62 DPS with the flamethrower thing, but this is shooting enemies affected by any of those elemental effects. It creates burn. That seems like it's going to be better for bosses, you know? So room clear ashes might be better for, but we're going to pick up the fire curse here, and I'm going to take it over the musket, and we're probably going to dismantle the musket. Okay, we get some scrap for that, and I think I'm gonna switch this, the Snow Jade, over to the Fire Curse. And the Fire Curse fires like so. It's fast as well, man. It is very, very fast as well. I like it. Okay, we don't have any money left, so I guess we just move ahead here. And it's a boss fight. So you get the shop, you get the boss fight, and then that's it, okay? We'll just attack him here. We have our Q to use as well, and our battle skill. Okay, Q. There's the bomb, and we do get some extra stuff. There's the snowball, by the way, and it froze him. It froze him. And he did. That was easy, baby. Very, very easy. Saw those little purple things that floated in? That's this currency right here that allows us to get some upgrades for the characters. Okay, so after a boss fight, unidentified tarot card, and we have 3 different choices here. The Devil grants 1 stack of Nether Pact, increasing your damage taken by 100%. Removed after taking the damage. So basically, we have a stack of Nether Pact, and the first hit that we take after that, we take 100% damage. So in other words, double damage. Then Destination, which is when the battle ends. Okay, so at the start of the battle, you get the nether pact. At the end of the battle, you remove all nether pact stacks, and each stack of nether pact is converted to a random relic. So if you get through a room without getting hit, you end up getting a random relic. This can be very flippin' good, okay? It also makes sure that you receive extra damage on the first hit pretty much every single time. We also have this one. On entering a shop, the next time a relic shatter is triggered, the shatter effect triggers 5 times. So this is really good for things that when you're dismantling different shatter relics, you get multiple bonuses for. And if we go to our relics, for instance, now we don't have any that shows this, but sometimes you'll get a passive effect for that relic. And then when you do that, it would trigger extra times. That's basically what that means. And the Emperor, all critical chances gained from other sources is doubled. Half of excess critical chance is converted into equal critical damage. That's pretty good. But I think I like this. When a relic shatter is triggered, the shatter effect triggers 5 times. This seems very, very good too, but I'm going to take this one, okay? So we're going to try to shatter relics here. Okay, on using battle skill inflicts hemorrhage on the nearest enemy. I like that. Charge gloves, dodge. You enter overload state for 2 seconds during overload. Fire rate 15%, reload speed 15%. Or just a flat fire rate and reload speed rate. We'll go with, I kind of like this idea of the battle skill use, but I'm gonna pick lightning amulet just for the flat reload and stuff. It's probably the most boring, but it's also pretty good. Charge barrel. Every 3 seconds, your next shot on hit release. Chain lightning. It bounces up to 4 times, dealing lightning battle skill damage equal to bullet damage cap each time. That is really, really good. Every 3 seconds this happens. Or after hitting the same target 3 times, deal additional frost damage. Okay. The battle skill is fire rate 50%, reload speed 50%, and doubles the passive effect for 3 seconds, which is this. Okay. Or your next shot is guaranteed to trigger chain lightning. I like the charged barrel here. Flash Frost is good, but I think the charged barrel is better for what I have, and I am going to switch that out. So now I have the charged barrel on the Fire Curse. Then we have another gun that we can choose. Dark Ice and Ice Baby. Okay. Final damage 11, bullets deal 12% fire damage. That's interesting. Frost bullet attack, 15 to 19 buildup. When you have armor, shooting has a 20% adaptive chance to trigger battle skill. That's interesting too. Or when you reload, leaves a snowman that throws snowballs at other snowmen, dealing frost damage. That sounds cooler. And we're going to trade that in for ashes, I suppose. Yeah, let's try that. So ashes falls to the ground and we dismantle. There we go. Okay. All right. So this is another option now too. So we have some ice and some fire, guys. Ice and fire. And there's the snowman. Interesting. Very, very interesting here. Very interesting. I mean, the DPS is much better for the Fire Curse, so that's probably going to be our primary, but I'm very interested in seeing more barrels too. Very interested in that. Let's move forward here, and we have an injured hunter. Let's talk to him. I need blood to treat my wounds. Oh, he's a vampire hunter, huh? Spend 5 health, gain 1 weapon part. Spend 20 health to gain 1 weapon part, 1 weapon, and 1 relic. Yes, definitely. Thanks, I'll make those witches pay. You bet, bruh. I'll take that any day. Okay, charged barrel. We already have one of those, right? That's exactly what we have here. Charged barrel. So we can just dismantle this straight up. Okay. Then we have Imparcation on Ultimate. In this stage, the next 1 use of battle skill cooldown is free. Interesting. So when we use an ultimate, we can use our battle skill. Interesting. Well, yes, we definitely take it. Crimson Ring, physical damage plus 20%. Destination, damage dealt by transmutation permanently 4%. Wow. So the transmutation is going to be all about our disruption. I guess that's what we're doing right now with oh no, not disruption, burn. It's burn, right? Ignition. Yeah. Or disruption, actually. So we have first shot 15% chance to trigger disruption and ignition. So that's really flipping good. So the destination, pretty much any single time we get our destination to trigger. Wait, where's it at? Every single time when the battle ends, we're gonna get permanent damage done by our transmutation abilities, which seems insane. Okay, Calamity Blaze, huh? Passive effect. When ignition deals damage, has a 15% to trigger another transmutation. Ooh, that's pretty flippin' great. Instead of the charge barrel, because the chain lightning thing, yeah, I think Calamity Blaze is just gonna be better here. Okay, so we pick that over the charge barrel. And yeah, I guess we just get rid of the charge barrel. Now we're starting to get quite a bit of these components, huh? If I go with character details here, does it say how many times we've done this? Yes, 4 of 6. So for every 6 weapons or weapon parts dismantled, randomly grants 1 unidentified weapon or weapon part. So this is bound to happen soon. Okay. Yeah, I think we keep shopping these. Actually, we could probably use a little bit more money. We only have $9. Let's get a little bit of cash. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to smack the mic like that. Oh, baby. So far, so good, guys. So far, so good. All right, and let's see what we got here. Okay, we get our money. Now we have $43. I think we do it again. I think we do it one more time. Whoa, ouch, that hurt. That big boy hurts, man. Sheesh. It'd be nice if we got some sort of passive healing effect, or maybe even armor. Jeez, man, because these guys are hitting me. Plus this boss, insanely difficult if you don't have the right type of setup, in my opinion at least. Just a lot of stuff on the screen to dodge at one time. We go chest here, I think. We have $83, so ouch. Well, the Q ended everything, but it was, I still got hit, so that kind of sucked. We'll be able to heal a little bit when we get to the shop. Blocks the next incoming damage and shatters 10 armor. Okay, dodge, you enter overload. I like that, pretty good. Bullet damage cap is 35, smite chance 20. Let's just go with smite ring here. It's not the most amazing setup, but it's better than nothing. And we have our shop, so we can heal. This is gonna cost us 15, and it's 30% health here, so we go full health here. And let's see what we can buy now with our leftovers. We have $79. We could get reload speed 20% permanent. Seems good. Spirit leaf, that is an interesting barrel here. Transmutation buildup rate, or vitality flower grants 8 stacks of growth, and shatter permanently grants 2 stacks of growth. Huh. Yeah, this is just extra health. Seems fun. Transmutation buildup rate. I am doing quite a bit with transmutation, right? Yeah, quite a bit. So the transmutation buildup is... I don't really know what the buildup rate means. I guess it just means the amount of that stacks. We'll go ahead and take it. We'll go ahead and take it. And I'll tell you what, I'm not going to grab this. I'm going to re-roll here. And let's see what we can get here. Rare potion. Refreshes the shop. Oh, all rare quality. I like that. I like that a lot. Scatter mag. This is what I was talking about. If you're holding down a charge shot, this basically gives you some bullets while you're doing that, and it's kind of neat. Blazing impulse. While shooting, fires an additional 10 fire battle damage. Wait. Deal additional 10 fire battle skill damage while shooting. Entangling fire effect increases by 60 for 3 seconds. I kind of like that, but this is also pretty insane. Let's try to re-roll everything. Okay. Exploration potion. Choose one of 3 relics matching your highest count element type. Scorpion tail is a... that is interesting. Rapid heater. While shooting, grants 1 stack of heating up. Each stack increases your critical chance by 1% up to 40 stacks. That is kind of interesting. Okay. Oh. After using battle skill, your next shot additionally fires light arrow, dealing 200% of the main weapon's elemental damage as a battle skill. +1 projectile, full charge shot +1 projectile. That's interesting too. Mighty gauntlets, bullet attack +100% for each 1% health lost. Wow. That's dangerous. First shot. You enter the overload state for 2 seconds. During overload state, final damage 40%. I don't think... This is nice, but it's much better for charged weapons. I'm not opposed to having charged weapons. Choose one of 3 matching your highest element count type. I imagine that would be fire right now. But it could be ice too. I think I'm gonna pick charged rail here. And let's do one of these two. Okay, steadfast amulet, 30% weapon sub damage. On using battle skill inflicts hemorrhage and bullet damage cap. Okay, we already have a smite ring kind of. I think steadfast amulet. That way we get a little bit from our ice weapon too. And yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, this boss is gonna be tough. Just telling you now. All right, let's do it. And yep, here we go. She's fiery. We're gonna fight fire with fire, and maybe a little bit of ice too. Yes, the extra projectiles are nice here. Very nice, and we're doing a lot of damage to her. Oh, we took a little bit of damage there. Okay, she's coming down as a phoenix now. And these things, when you blow them up, they basically roll that lava. Those big lava balls. We got her. Wow. That was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. The first time I fought her, man, it was rough, okay? All right, let's see. Ice Shatterer. Neither of these are what we want here. Not neither of them. So I'll go ahead and take this, but I'll just dismantle it. And did I get the special thing? No? Okay. I thought we had 5 of 6 already. Maybe I missed it. Allows to reverse a tarot card during selection. For each reverse tarot card you hold, your final damage 25%. Damage taken is also 10%. I don't know if I like that. Your base critical damage becomes dynamic, ranging from 200% to 450. Wow. Exchange your shop's purchase price and refresh price. But dismantling items in the shop no longer grants components. I see. Huh. I think I like... This Wheel of Fortune is interesting. For each reverse tarot card, right now our tarot cards are this one, which is already reversed. So we would get a little bit more. I think I'm going to take this. Okay, so we do get some extra damage, but we also do some extra damage. Ella's Torn Diary page. This is what I meant by the story stuff, and I'll show you guys more about that when we go back to the camp. Today, while I was busy preparing the celebration cake for Princess Alicia, priests from the church personally came to the bakery and praised my cake as a reflection of loyalty to the Holy Sun. Before leaving, they granted me a small bottle of holy water, saying it contained pure power of light, and that if I drank it in danger, I would receive the Holy Sun's protection. Cool. Unidentified epic relic. And we can get, oh boy, Fury Mask. Critical chance 25%. On critical hit grants 1 stack of temporary ember to 100 stacks. Wow. It's random? 1 stack of temporary ember up to 100 stacks. Removed after combat. Permanently grants 8 stacks of ember when you shatter it. The effect is trigger. Okay. Interesting. Phoenix Crest. Embarkation, which is triggered when you enter a new stage. After entering combat, gains 60 temporary stacks of ember, losing 1 temporary stack of ember per second down to 0, and loses all temporary stacks of ember after combat. Okay? Or Plague Mask, Corrosion, can stack 1 additional stack. Every 30 stacks of growth increase the stackable number of corrosion by 1. None of these really go with my particular build right now. Although Ember there's nothing wrong with Ember. It increases final damage. I think I like... the fact that critical goes up here. Instead of just getting 60 temporary damage, on critical hit grants 1 stack of temporary ember. With crit, no, I'm gonna go with the Phoenix Crest here. That means we get the crits. Well, we get ember no matter what at first, so we get to open the stage with more damage basically every room. Thunder Spike Head while shooting, 5% chance to trigger disruption. I like that. I don't want to trade it for Calamity Blaze, though. 15% chance to trigger another transmutation. 5%? No, it's not worth it. So I'm just going to take this, and I'm going to go ahead and scrap it. Okay, and we just did our special, which is the, what's it called again? Waste to Treasure, okay? So now we have an unidentified weapon that we can choose from, and it's only a common, unfortunately, but it could have been better. We'll take the Overcharged Lightning one, because we haven't really seen that weapon. And let's take it over the Ice Baby. It's less... DPS. Bullets deal additional fire damage. Every 4 shots grant +1 bounce after reloading. Okay, Overcharged Lightning. We'll try just to see what it looks like here. Interesting. It sure has a lot of bullets too, okay? I think I like Ice Baby better. Even though I haven't really used it a whole lot. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Because of the snowman thing, we can actually use it a little bit just to try it out. This stage will be a little bit harder too. We're at the Act 2 Festival of Ruin. And we have a little camp that we can stock up at along the way. But check this out. This is the blacksmith, and we can upgrade a weapon or a weapon part. Okay, so going with Fire Curse here, it would cost 60 to upgrade this. In order to get that upgraded, we would probably have to like scrap this and this, like both of these. So here's the deal. It would take me, if I scrap this and this, it would only give me 10 more scraps. So in order to upgrade this, I would actually need 60. And I can't really get that. I mean, I could also scrap relics, but that doesn't seem like a really good idea. So I think I just hold off on that. Aside from that, we just restore the health here because it's free. And who knows, maybe the next blacksmith will be able to upgrade our weapon to epic, or we'll find something better. I don't know, we'll see. Let's try out the snow build real quick. Let's try that out real quick. And we're gonna get a little snowman to help us out too. Let's open this up so that we can actually move forward. Oh, we got some jesters here. I like that we leave some little turrets behind now. Okay, I think I'm going to use my Q just to kind of help me out with this because it seems a little aggressive and a lot of stuff in the way. Okay, that actually works out very good with the freaking snowman. Holy cow. The thing is, though, we can actually put that on this gun if we wanted to instead of the Calamity Blaze. When triggering freeze, summons a frost slime that deals 20 damage on all enemies. Oh no, the Ice Baby is it's the weapon that has that. Okay, I see now. I see. So maybe we should try this because we still get the ignition from that as well as the frost. Heck, I don't know, guys. We could try it. Ice Baby seems pretty dope. It really does. Okay, a lightning gun, a rare lightning gun. Oof. 72 DPS. I mean, yeah, it's the better choice of the two. Fire Curse is 78 DPS. I don't know. 72 DPS, disruption, lightning damage, magazine capacity goes up. After stopping shooting for 1 second, the next shot becomes lightning beam, dealing lightning damage equal to 450% bullet attack. The higher your fire rate, the shorter the interval. Wow. That seems pretty darn good too. Man, are we just dropping Fire Curse altogether? Oh yeah, that's the beam, and it doesn't take that long to charge either. It does not take that long to charge. Didn't we have some? Oh, a full charge. Oh no, it's actually not charging. It just has that effect. So charge rail does not affect it. Very interesting. And fire rate affects it? I gotta say, man, I gotta say, I don't want to give away Ice Baby. I like it. I think we get rid of Fire Curse, man. God, it's kind of killing me to do it, but I'm gonna do it anyway, guys. Okay. And this is an elite fight, and from what I've noticed from these, they're not that bad. I've been able to do them pretty well in the past, so we could try it out. Okay. Yeah, this seems pretty good. This does seem pretty good, but I think I want my little snowman to help me out. This also seems is so good, man. Holy cow, there's a lot of stuff in my way. Wow. Let me through. Let me through. Okay, they're trying to come around the side here. Oh, that was my right click and I screwed that up. My battle skill, but I do have my Q available now. Let's use it. Now I get some extra damage. Let's get a snowman down here. And let's roll a little oh no, we can't. I was gonna say let's roll our little snowball down the hill. Okay, well that wasn't that bad at all. For an elite fight, that was pretty good. The snowmen stay around forever. I like that. Okay, choose a relic, unidentified relic, healing herb, destination, restores 10% of lost health. Ooh, that's pretty good. Final damage 10% for frost amulet or bullet damage chance. I like healing herb here, but we need to get rid of something. 30% weapon sub damage, bullet damage cap, smite chance, bullet attack, transmutation, physical damage 20%, invocation on ultimate. I think we just get rid of smite ring here. We'll replace that and we'll eat the smite ring and we'll see what this weapon is. God Hunter Bow, huh? That sounds pretty dangerous. Eagle Eye, I've had this before. That's the charge weapon. And it's pretty cool. Oh wait, is it? Yes. See how it says, oh, they're both charge. I've never actually used God Hunter Bow. Let's see what it looks like. I'm just gonna select it and we'll see what it does. So regular shot looks like this, and if I full charge it shoots 3, 65 DPS, and it's acid. I mean, I'm not gonna take it. It is cool, and the other one is just like a regular sniper rifle, guys. There's not much to see from it. Okay, we have money, which seems good to take, and we also have a chest. Let's go. We have a decent amount of money. Let's go with the chest first. How about my bomb? There we go. That cleared up a little bit. That cleared up a little bit of space for me. Let's put a snowman down right here. What just hit me right there? I don't even know. Are my snowballs actually working? Oh no, I have... oh, I switched them out. I thought I was like, why are my snowballs firing? It's because I accidentally did that. So I was doing the Calamity Blaze when in truth, I wanted the other thing, man. I wanted the other thing. Okay. Yeah, Ice Baby is... It's a good weapon, dude. It's a really good weapon. For room clear, at least. Another healing herb, huh? Very interesting. I think I want it. Current weapons elemental damage 12%. That's ice. No, we go with another healing herb, I think. And... destination restores 10%. No, that's what I already have. Bullet attack 30. Bullets deal additional 30% weapon sub damage. I like all of these things. Maybe the transmutation build-up rate is overrated here. I think we'll just get rid of it, because we're not really going hard into transmutation anymore. Okay, let's go for another barrel, shall we? Let's go for another barrel and see what we get. Okay, we got snipers. Hey, you little teleporting sucker. Little teleporting sucker. Okay, snowmen everywhere. And I bombed him. That was easy. Bruh, Q does so much damage. It really does. Alright. And I think next is the shop. Okay, Soul Shock. Acid damage plus 30%. No. And Calamity Blaze rare, which is better than the Calamity Blaze that we already have. Okay. I mean, yeah, we trade it for that one. And then we destroy this Calamity Blaze. There we go. Where are we at in terms of our skill? 4 of 6. Okay, we should have another one soon. Okay, we're a little low on health, but not high. All right. Oh, we just had this trigger. On entering a shop, the next time a relic shatter is triggered, it shatters 5 times. So we gotta buy a relic and shatter it. We gotta buy a relic to shatter, basically, in order to get... See, like, we could get 3 stacks of growth 5 times. 15 stacks of growth would give us a lot of max health, for instance. Seed of Life. Shatter permanently grants 3 stacks of growth. Yeah. Fire crossbow. It's a charged weapon. Huh. I don't think the DPS is good enough for me. Destroy your lowest quality relic, return a rare relic. That would be this bullet attack, huh? It costs 20, let's do it. Okay, implosion bomb. On kill, detonates the enemy, splashing fragments to the nearest enemies, inflicting main weapon transmutation. Permanently grants 3 stacks of ember. I love that. And now, bullet attack 100% for each 1% lost health. Fire damage 20. I think we re-rolled this. We have 104 bucks. It only costs 2 to re-roll. We do that. Okay. Revival. Bullet attack 60%. Launches 6 thorns to attack enemies, each dealing 120 damage. That seems better than the snowball. Choose one of 3 relics matching your highest count element. Okay, there's ashes again. Grants 2. We're looking for shatter. 2 growth. Oh my gosh. Multiple plus 2 projectiles by itself is just... It's incredible. Yeah. And what are we shattering, y'all? What are we shattering? Anything that we can shatter? We can shatter the implosion bomb. Phoenix Crest. Shattering this would literally give us 40 stacks of ember permanently. Seems pretty good, huh? You know what? I'm gonna do it because we have that ability. So yeah, 40 stacks of ember because we triggered that 5 times. That's insane, dude. That is insane. And look at the projectiles now. Whoa, we got a shotgun. That's amazing. Okay, bullet damage is definitely going up now. Definitely. So we trade that out for the snow jade. Yeah. Yeah. And we're gonna get something free here. Oh no. I thought we would. Again, 5 or 6. Maybe it doesn't happen like that in the shop. I'm not really sure. This would have been nice too, but I mean... Alright. we did pretty good here, guys. We did pretty good. How do we get out of here? Either way. Either way is fine. All right, this is the boss, and it's gonna be a big wall of flesh type enemy if you've ever played Terraria, coming from the left, and we're gonna have to constantly attack there. Let me just refresh my memory on my weapon here. Bullet attack 60%. Launch 6 thorns that attack enemies, each dealing 120 acid battle skill damage. Thorns are also considered bullet attacks good. Reload leaves a snowman. Okay. And this one is ignition. We could do a little bit of both of these. 185 damage. Yeah, so I don't know if we only have one time to actually use this. If we use this ability and we swap, can we use this one? I think battle skill is just flat. I don't know, but I'm going to start with this one. Let's start with this one, and we'll use the battle skill. Okay, and now we switch. Oh no, we can use the battle skill on both. Okay, let's dodge. Let's focus on dodging. Oh. Okay. Let's press Q. We just bombed him. Wow. That that was crazy strong. We took some damage, but I think we did great here. Okay, flare gun, bulwark, neither of these I want. I'm gonna go ahead and dismantle one. And we get our special unidentified weapon part, flash frost. After hitting the same target 3 times, an additional frost damage. Okay, or spread. Every 1 second, the next bullet damage increases by 100%. Your next shot always deals a smite and crit. That's actually pretty darn good. Fire rate 60%, reload speed 60%, and doubles all passive effects for 3 seconds. So, in comparison to what we already have, which is revival, that's just 60% straight up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the flash frost and just... Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna take the flash frost and just eat it. Just scrap it. Okay, we have 85 points now. Choose a tarot card. All right, our tarot cards right now, this we get damage bonus for tarots being reversed, right? Yes. And also damage taken, so we have to be careful with that. So we want a reversed card if possible. Final damage 75% is crazy though. Exchange your shop's purchase price and refresh price, but dismantling items in the shop no longer grants components. I don't think I want that. When dealing damage to enemies at full health, directly removes 20% of their health. Okay, so the first shot basically does 20% of their damage, 20% of their health bar. It's pretty good, but final damage 75% is just insane. That's what I'm gonna go with. Okay, choose a weapon part. Oh, baby. Oh, we already have revival. We already have it. There's also air cannon. Full charge shot projectiles plus 3. Okay, that's when you have a charge weapon, which we don't have. So we just take the revival here and we eat it. Yeah. And then choose a relic. Okay, weapon part tuner. When entering combat, each use of the battle skill increases battle skill damage by 15%, stacking up to 5 times. Removed after combat ends. At max stacks, the next 2 uses of battle skills are cooldown free. Wow. Bullets addition deal 30%. Eh. I mean, weapon part tuner is good. But I don't know. Yeah, we'll take it over one of these things, okay? We will take it over one of these things. Since we have 2 of them. Yeah, and we'll just smash this. It just seems like a good upgrade. Yeah, okay. Now, this is for a weapon part. And it looked like it was glowing like red hot. Careful. Let him come this way a little bit. Uh-huh. Yeah, having 3 shots now. Oh, ouch. That hurt. Oh, I was supposed to heal. Did I not? Wait a minute. Why did I not get the ability to heal? Snow King. Transmutation, damage 30%, rapid heater. Bless yourself and summons with Snow King's blessing. After 2 seconds, release energy to inflict freeze on enemies in a large area. Oh. Bless yourself and summons. I got you. So good for multiple summons, which we only, I mean, that's not bad, but it's not, I don't think it's as good as what we already have in our little Revival. Revival seems really flippin' good, huh? Yeah. Let's scrap it. Okay, there's money and another barrel. We go for money here. Let's not die, okay? Said let's not die. Let's not die. Yeah, leave a little snowman out for him, huh? Okay, we got our queue available. Let's just use it. Beautiful. That did a lot of work, as always. Tons and tons and tons of work. Okay. Beautiful. More money or another barrel. I think we go with money. That way we have plenty to use in the next area. Okay. Save. I'm being hunted by monsters. Can you help me? This is a challenge area. I'm gonna do it anyway. Seems dangerous. Okay, we killed him. No problem. Dang snowmen, bruh. They OP. An epic weapon part, huh? Final shot plus 2 projectiles. For 3 seconds, your final shot fires an additional piercing fireball, dealing 300 fire battle skill damage. Or, for each enemy or turret within your range, your damage dealt increases by 10% up to 60%. Damage type, battle skill, place 4 burning iron turrets for 10 seconds. Oh my goodness. That seems incredible. Even better than what we already have, I think. Which is bullet attack 60%. Like the turrets. The turrets, man. Okay, here's what we do. Let's drop Calamity Blaze. Let's drop Calamity Blaze. And let's pick Blaze Steel Guard. Cooldown is 20 seconds? Still, though. Turrets? Turrets seem amazing. Okay, Calamity Blaze we are going to scrap. And we're just going to pick this up. Which is the lightning gun. Alright, and we swap these. So now we have Blaze Steel Guard. And actually, what we can do here is keep Revival on here and switch to this gun just to use the battle skill. I think that's going to be epic. I think it's going to be very good. Okay, we got plenty of money. I guess we go. Let's check out. Maybe we can get an upgraded version of our snow baby, ice baby weapon. Ice baby. All right, stop. Oh, don't get hit and listen. Okay, let's use a Q. Okay, let's try out this battle skill, huh? Did it already go away as soon as I... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, when we take it away, they go away? Is that how that works? Because it seemed like they disappeared almost immediately. Huh. Okay. Flare gun. It's a charge weapon. We can try it over lightning gun just to see. Whoa. 68 DPS. I think lightning gun is still better for what we have, but full charge, when your bullets deal full damage, they trigger ignition. Critical rate and fire rate, both are very, very good here, but only 3 deal. Hold on just a second though. Don't we have something that was based on the amount of weapons that we have? I mean, the first shot detonates the enemy on kill. Battle skill increase up to 5 times removed at the end of combat. Bullets additionally deal 30% weapon sub damage. Fire rate, reload speed, restores 10% of your lost health. Bullet attack 30%. No, apparently we had that. I think something that was based on the number of ammo that we have, but I think I'm gonna get rid of this. I think I'm gonna keep the lightning gun, destroy the flare gun, and yeah. Okay, I still want to try this turret thing too. So I believe that this is the shop, which we're going to be able to heal at. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, yes, let's heal. Boom. $30 down the drain, but our health is almost full now. All right. We're going to want to use our... we're gonna want to destroy something, essentially. Scrap something. Weapons no longer spread. Shooting has an 80% adaptive chance to increase bullet attack by 15% up to 5 times. Weird. Embarkation on ultimate. Interesting. 2 stacks of growth, 2 stacks of ember. None of those are good enough. Fire crossbow. Critical chance 10% permanently for 60 bucks. It's a lot. It's a lot. Let's re-roll first. Okay. What is this? Okay. During overload state, battle skill damage 100%. First shot. You enter overload state for 2 seconds. That's what I was thinking of, I think. Icebreaker. Bulwark. Growth potion. 10 stacks of growth for 60. I mean, that's more health. More max health is pretty darn good. Okay, we still have 89 bucks. Lightning damage plus 20%. On bullet damage adds 10 lightning damage. Interesting. It's 40. We can afford it. Or we can re-roll one more time. Costs 10 to re-roll. Choose an acid relic. We don't need acid relic. Let's re-roll one more time. Okay. Shatter permanently grants 3 stacks of ember. 2 stacks of ember. On battle skill, the next time you deal damage, inflicts blizzard that triggers freeze. That's kind of cool. Especially since we have an ice weapon. But is there anything that we can destroy for stacks? Healing herb, but I don't want to destroy that. We can do the implosion bomb, but that seems drastic. That seems very drastic. I tell you what. I want to take... I really want to take heat devouring necklace here. Let's take it. And I think we're gonna get rid of the implosion bomb. It seems crazy, but I want the ember stacks. I want the ember stacks, so I'm gonna do it. You see, we got all the ember stacks for free now. And yeah. All right. We have a little bit of money left. This is obtain a random relic. Why not? Destination grants 2 armor when you have 1 armor plus 1 projectile. Oh. Destination grants that? Off of... Man. Maybe we just get rid of lightning amulet here. Yeah, I think we just get rid of lightning amulet. But yeah, so we're gonna have armor and we're gonna have extra projectiles. That seems broken, honestly. Okay, we have 108 health. I think we're gonna be okay right here. I think the first thing that we do in this battle is summon turrets. This is a big boss fight. Lots of boss fights, but the patterns are relatively easy, in my opinion. And it's the little gingerbread man from Shrek. Yep, we gotta fight all of these guys. Okay, turrets. Okay, we can block his attacks by sitting on top of those things. Okay. Yeah, the turrets don't last long. At all. Like, at all. I think we just stack up these dang snowmen, to be honest. We just stack up the snowmen first, okay? I'm gonna wait until the next guy to queue. Think. I need more range, man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe I shouldn't wait. We have 33 health. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, he's stunned now. And he's frozen. Okay, he's dead. He's dead. Now we can use our turrets again. Okay, this deal here is not that hard. We're gonna use Q anyway, though. Basically, we just gotta stay away from him. Oh, no! I right-clicked to use my little deal. It wasn't enough. But we did pretty good, man. We did pretty good. We got to the gingerbread man. I've had some builds before that gave me a lot of armor for overheal, and I was able to beat this guy and get to the next level, but I didn't last too long there. So this is pretty darn far, and I think this is further than I got on my demo playthroughs, so I think it's gonna make a great video. I love this game, guys. I'm gonna leave a link in the description below so that you can check it out yourself, as well as a playlist that you can check out my other Path to Fear playthroughs. It's from the demo, and if you want to see more of this series, if you want me to turn this into a series, give me some tap on that like button and subscribe to the channel for more daily roguelike content. I already have 2 other series going on right now, Magic Craft and Noita. I don't know if both of them are going to be as frequent if I start doing multiple videos of this, but just let me know in the comments what you want to see. Love to hear from you as always. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Zueljin signing off. We'll see you next time.